Beautiful sun Saturday. You already know we right here at work decided to hop on, chop it up with individuals on lunch break. Kind of a late one today. Kind of backed up with work, so taking a late lunch. But decided to hop on, see what the talk of the town is going down. The word on the curve. You heard me. Oop, let me just set this up real quick. And my bad for the dog barking in the background. There's this dog right here that likes to bark at everything. But he's still small, so that's probably why. But what's good with everybody? How about them Dodgers? Pulling it off. Well, I'm trying to move this shit out of my way, but it's not moving. I was able to move it the other day. I don't know why the fuck it's not letting me do it right now. Strange. Oh well, I'll just leave it there. And for those who are interested, I did drop a new video on my other channel, right? For those who want to peep it out. Oops. And there will be a battle rap reaction dropping. I don't know if today or I'm gonna try to drop it by today, right? Big Tone. That's all I know, that he's gonna be the northerner that's gonna be on the track, right? One of his tracks. So, whoop. My bad. It's because I'm trying to move this shit out of my way because it's in my fucking where the comments pop out from, and I can't get it to move. Oh, there we go. All right. Oh, okay, now I know what I was doing. Alrighty. Oh, look at that. I was doing it wrong this whole entire time. Like I said, I'm not really good with technology. That was my bad. You can. Oh, yo, can you react to Antonio J. Cole new drops? Yeah, for sure. I don't see why not. I pretty much, like to react to all kinds of different music, so. That should fire or what? Hi, hello there, Smith. How we doing? Damn, you already hear the ambulance up in this bitch? Oh, they're passing by right now. I don't know. Hi, what's good? What's cracking lacking? Shadow. Chilling, low key. What's good with you, my boy? What you up to? So he explains what happens about why he didn't join the Kendrick beef. All right, that's cool. Yeah, that's right, because it was, all three of them, were like involved in the mix, no? Well, they all had their beefs intertwined. That is true, huh? I didn't even bother to think about that. Because wasn't Drake taking shots at him too? Right? Even though, like, Drake kind of, like, really lost the battle, though. He didn't bounce back after, they ain't like us, though. He's just like, I'm going to disappear into the night. He did another track, supposedly dissing back, but it was not a diss back. It was just explaining everything that Kendrick said in his song. And he already know when you're explaining yourself, my boy. You out. That shit was funny. Like, we'll see. I can explain that. It's a good song, all right. Enjoying Colorado, my new home. All right, that's right, my boy. That's good. That's good to hear. That's good to hear that you like it out there, homie. Is the weather better than where you're at? Probably, huh? My dog just popped out my leg, and it was a wet dog. Hi, I'm from Indonesia. Well, shout out to Indonesia. What's good, Shadow? Chilling, Derek. What's good with you, my boy? You getting ready for work? That's right. Gotta get the paper. He also just... Oh, you must have fed him something. You should definitely react to it. Yeah, I'm gonna peep it out. For sure. Especially if it's diving into their... Would YouTube allow me? Nah, I'm pretty sure YouTube. I mean, they'll probably give me like a strike, like one of those warning ones, right? But, eh, nothing that we ain't willing to do. We go through that shit with YouTube all the damn time. Weather in Florida. Oh yeah, they got hit with what? Hurricane Milton, no? That big ass one, which is weird because don't they normally name the hurricanes after women? No, they usually do. I don't know. I don't know the reason for that, but that's crazy. Well, isn't it supposed to be the biggest hurricane that's been recorded or set to hit or whatever? But I think it already dropped down to I think like a tropical 4 storm or some shit like that. All I know is that the Taylor Greene said that the Democrats are controlling the hurricanes. No, she really did say that. I wish I was playing around about that, but she really did say that though. She's a Republican. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you guys. She literally said that. She said they control the weather. They know what they're doing. Because you know how Florida's red, so that's why they target Florida with their weather machine. Because apparently the Democrats are like Batman villains now. And people believe this shit too. Makes you wonder the state of humanity. How did you cross the border is the question. The real question is, how did the border cross me? Dun, dun, dun. They didn't see that coming up. Because technically the border did cross us. Dun, dun, dun. The weather is way better out here. All right. It's not as cold, huh? Not as snowy. Shut your damn ass up. Why, bro? When you can just easily skip to the next video. Remember, free country. We're not holding you here against your will. You can just, choose to find some different content. Did you go to the Diddy party? Nah, I wasn't invited, my boy. Can you believe that? Fucking me. I fed him the toilet water. Did you? That still doesn't explain what happened. Why that happened. I know that was you trying to explain it, but it actually didn't. That's actually quite normal, isn't it? But what type of name is Milton? The name is. Shout out to all the Miltons out there. Hey, maybe that's the reason why, right? Horrible name for a horrible hurricane. That fucked up. That said, damn, why they gotta name it like that? Why they gotta do the hurricane like that? What the hurricane do to people? Did you ever get mistaken for a Middle Eastern? There's indoor Samis in Oakland and Arabs. Actually, no, I never. Nah. Why look Middle Eastern? Ah, check it out, chocolate. Nah, that's crazy though. Well, who knows? Maybe I have some blood from them, like some distant relative or some shit like that. Who the fuck knows? Or our ancestors have been. Well, there's a big population of Arabs in Mexico, so quien chingado sabe, maybe. I know it's wild for people to think that Mexico only contains like Mexicans in it. Like, no, there's blacks, there's Asians, there's Middle Easterns, there's everything, bro. But that's what happens when people just, whatever they see on TV, though. Like, no, this was stupid. There's only Mexicans there. Like, what? Have you ever been to Mexico, bro? Like, there's no, I literally had some person tell me, there's no blacks in Mexico. Like, ay. Lord, help these people, please. It's crazy how people live in their own bubbles and then they try to, act like they know how the world is without even educating themselves. Crazy. I like conversing myself in Big Mac sauce. Oh, you like to cover yourself in Big Mac sauce while crying in front of the seat of my car, screaming, begging for help. Huh. How much does it cost to get that much Big Mac sauce, if you don't mind me asking. Like, don't fuck around. You're telling me you could get Big Mac sauce? Instead of asking what's wrong and stuff like that. I'm like, so you mean to tell me that you can get Big Mac sauce? So you're telling me I could have been eating all these other hamburgers with Big Mac sauce this whole entire time? I have family in the East Coast. Check them. Says a hurricane is really bad. Oh, damn, that's fucked up. That's grave. Well, I hope they're out of the fucking eye of the storms and shit like that, right? Because, it must suck. I get it, even those who survive and shit like that, but then their homes get destroyed and shit like that. Like, that's got to be fucked up too, though. You know what I mean? It sucks, bro, but Mother Nature, bro. Maybe if they pray, everything will be all right. I mean, according to them and their loving Father, I'm just saying, like, can't that help? I mean, because I would help my child if they were in need. I'm just saying, like, as a loving parent, that's what I would do. But, it's just something to think about. We can't speak burrito. We need translation. Hold on. Let me hit the Taco Bell translation right here. And I'm sorry. Sir, is this much better if you talk like this? The way you turn full comments into funny jokes is hilarious. Well, thank you. Yeah, I'm just here to, goof around and chop it up with people. I don't understand why some people take the internet so seriously for. You know what I mean? They act like if they're scared to laugh and shit. Like, people just gotta be comfortable with who they are, bro. Just so scared of. Shit. What would you have liked to be born if you had a chance to choose? Like, what would I like to be born as? Namekian? Kryptonian. Probably Kryptonian. If I could actually choose. I would actually like to be Kryptonian. That way I could just fucking fly around and shit. What's cracking like it, Mr. Pasa? What you getting yourself into, Ishi? I mean, the Dems got us into 3 years. As a matter of 4 years. Look. Check this out, though. I am not a Democrat, nor do I support them and their bullshit party, along with their bullshit ass president and runner-up, right? Or candidate, right? Kamala. I am not a fan of none of them people, right? They're all pieces of crap in my book, too, along with the Republicans. I am not a fan of Donald Trump, and I am definitely not a fan of Biden, right? I think both of them fucking suck, and I think this country deserves better than those two idiots, in my personal opinion, right? It's kind of like trips me out that because Biden sucks as bad as he does, that people say, well, let's vote for Trump. Like, bro, I get it that this fool sucks, but that fool sucks too, bro. Like, just because this fucker sucks doesn't mean that we should go back to that fucking same shit that we were stuck in, right? It just means that, we need to find somebody better than those two fucking idiots because this country deserves better, right? We don't go back to the same old shit that's whack too just because this one's fucking doesn't even know his name right now or where he's at for that matter. You get what I mean? Like, we deserve better than those two idiots is what I'm trying to say. They say carne al pastor is originally from the Middle East. Actually, it is. But people are in denial, bro, and they're outraged too that I actually made that video. Like, how could you say that? They were like, look, we use different kind of carne because they use lamb, we use pork, a different seasoning, so therefore it is different. So it's not from over there. And then it's like, okay. But see, here's the thing though. If they would have never met these individuals and these individuals show them, this technique and this art of cooking, what they were doing, right? So the whole entire concept literally came from them, right? So if they would have never met these individuals and how they prepare their dish, right? Then that means that they would have no knowledge of this concept. So therefore, would a pastor exist now if that didn't happen? No, it wouldn't, right? So therefore, where does the idea of el pastor come from? It's that easy. You don't meet them. They don't show you how they do what they do. There's no a pastor. It's as simple as that. So therefore, where does a pastor come from? But people just have a hard time accepting shit, right? That is crazy. And there's not, and the more stupider part about all of this is that there's nothing even wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, it's not a big deal, bro. Yes, a pastor is attached to Mexicans and it's good food. There's nothing wrong with this being the truth, bro. It's not gonna change anything. So why is it so hard for you to fucking accept that? It's like, even there's some people, like, when I tell them, like, you have this hatred towards blacks, but there's a good chance that if you're raza, that you probably will have black DNA in you. And they're like, no, that's not true. And it's like, but potentially there could be a possibility that you do. Like, no, it's impossible. Like, why is it impossible? Now, besides the why is it impossible part, but why would that be a bad thing? Like, why would that devastate you? Why would that crush you? Why would that just, like, destroy you? Like, like, what would be the big deal? Nothing would change. You have already lived life, so nothing's gonna fucking change. So why would that, now knowing this, fucking devastate you? Seems you have a, certain hatred towards those people. No, that's not true. There's no racist, bone in my body. But you would have an issue if this, were true. No, because I don't have any. Yeah, okay. That shit is funny though. Like, no, you have a problem with them. You just don't want to admit it. You sound like Diego from the Puppets. I thought from Dora the Explorer. Eminem or Dre? Oh, bro, come on now. Eminem. Dre don't even write his own raps. Remember, Dre always had ghostwriters. Dre was never a rapper. He had people that would write his raps for him, and he would just rap them. Just like Eazy. You know what I mean? So they're not really rappers because they don't really write their own raps. Diddy's new prison name is Booty Hole Snatcher? How is that possible if his booty hole's the one that's getting snatched? I think a more fitting name would be Diddy now goes by as the Acceptor. Okay, then you be that better shit, ninja. It's funny how Democrats try so hard to pander to black America. Meanwhile, they're supporting Trump, bad-mouthing the Democrats. Yeah, but it's part of the circus, though, bro. It's part of the illusion that everybody plays, right? Like, Trump's not racist, yet every racist organization group out there are all Trump supporters and fans of him. Letting people know how the things that he is saying is coming across, right? But other people are stuck in delusion, right? Like, isn't it funny how all these individuals praise Trump, all these racial groups praise Trump, right? I'm just saying. I know he's not a racist. His stuff doesn't come across racist. But every racist group out there votes for him, and it's like he's like their fucking god and shit. Like, that's a coincidence. I could believe in several coincidences, but all them motherfuckers though, that's a whole lot of coincidence, my guy. I can understand in one racial guy, two, shit, we'll give him 100, but these fools are by the thousands, my guy. I'm just saying. Biden forgot he was born. Biden doesn't even remember his wife, and this is the man that's running our country. Holy fuck! And it's even worse that Kamala defends all his bullshit antics, right? Like, clearly there's some dementia or some shit going on, right? But she's gonna think that we're all stupid and be like, no, he's doing a great job. Like, bitch. Like, so you're calling us stupid now, huh? Because that's literally what you're doing right now. That's insulting. Like, you're already lying and you haven't even, like, fucking won or nothing? Like, shit. At least be like the rest of them motherfuckers and wait till you take office before you want to start the lying. Shit. Starting early. Trump 2000. No, well, you're entitled to vote for Trump. Don't ever let just because my opinions and what I say on here ever try to deter you from voting for who you want to vote for. You're entitled to vote for whoever the hell you want, just like I'm entitled to see things how I want to see them, right? So don't ever think that I'm trying to convince you guys of anything, right? Like, if you want to vote for Trump, then fuck it, go ahead, bro. You're entitled to. Because whoever takes office, whoever wins, I'm going to root for them to succeed. People are like, why? You want Trump to succeed? Yes, because if he succeeds, our country succeeds, my guy. Why the fuck would you want him to fail? Then that means the country fails. That means that we're all fucked. So you don't want to see them fail, right? You want to see them succeed. It's just too bad that probably won't happen. What food is more unhealthy, American or soul food or Mexican? All of them. You know, depending what we're talking about, but you can find unhealthy food in all of that, bro. And you can also find healthy food in all of that, right? Just depending what you're eating. You know, you have healthy Americans, healthy Mexicans, healthy, African Americans. You have unhealthy Mexicans, unhealthy Americans, unhealthy African Americans, right? So just depending on, the person's diet. Nothing is gonna change. Facts! I understand, man. Both sides are a hole, but I'm no trying to fight World War III for Kamala. And definitely most. Yeah, I feel you, but the thing is that with Trump in office, though, the chances of you making more enemies is likely than unlikely, though, and that's because of his ego and his narcissism, right? Like, he has a very hard time being able to communicate with other individuals, and with a job like being president, right, where you have to communicate with other world leaders, he doesn't have the best communication skills, bro. You know what I mean? He tends to say stuff that's insulting to them and their culture and their countries, right? Now people were saying, no, well, look at him and Kim Jong Un and Vladimir Putin, and it was all cool. Yeah, with those dictators, bro. But other world leaders were not happy with Trump, bro. You know what I mean? There was already tensions building with other world leaders. Yes, you were now cool with these guys, the bad guys now, but now you have all these, now there's tensions building with these other world leaders, right? So pick your poison. You know what I mean? People think like it's not that bad because these guys are more level-headed. No, I mean, if the push comes to shove, don't get it twisted. They're gonna, look after theirs, right? So they'll handle business if they have to. Right? And like I said, you don't want to fuck up what's already established, like that whole NATO thing. I think NATO's a good thing, right? It gives, and we know that it works, right? Because a lot of these countries hesitate from making moves, right? Because they are aware of the strength of NATO. Trump wanting to pull from that will now allow all these other countries that have been wanting to do the shit that they've been wanting to do. Now, you know, the AOK, the go ahead and do it. And you will fuck up a lot of shit like that. Man, we tired already. But we almost out. Yeah, right. We still got like 3 hours left. Who can still... Pico de gallo guacamole. That's good shit. Brazil dropping it. Like, oh, gracias. I appreciate that. Can the KKK establish and go at it with gangs in California? The KKK is established in California, bro. You know what I mean? Would they go at it with gangs? See, the KKK is not. It's a racial motivated group, right? But it's not a street. It's not a street gang. It's an organization. So they move different than street gangs, right? Like, they move breaking the law, but at the same time, you know, tiptoeing around the law system, right? So, you know, some of them may break the law, but a lot of them, you know, tend to move within the law, even though they're pieces of shit in the way they think, right? So they're not looking to be out there, you know, colliding with gangs, right? That's why they're different from like what's a biker gang, like the Hells Angels and stuff like that. That's why there's a difference between skinheads and Peckerwoods, right? You know, their ideologies, their methods. That's the reason there's, you know, the two groups, right? Even though they're both white, you know, white supremacist groups, I guess you could say, right? They're completely different from each other, right? As a matter of fact, they kind of really don't even mix and like each other as it is because of how they want to handle their movements, right? You know, these guys feel like they're doing it the right way. They feel like they're doing it the right way. You know what I mean? While Peckerwoods, you know, they have gangs that are more like street gangs, right? Like, you know, like neighborhood shit, right? While these individuals tend to move more in the political message type, you know, rally type shit, right? So it's not the same. I don't trust Trump, but shit was. Oh no, but inflation was already happening, though. You know what I mean? Inflation was going to happen whether whoever, you know, don't think just because it's Biden. Inflation was already coming, whether it was going to be Biden or anybody else, bro. This shit was already coming, bro. It was already happening. It was already too late to stop that shit. You know what I mean? So it doesn't matter who the fuck was in office. This shit was gonna happen regardless. You remember when Trump was saying all the racist shit about Mexicans during the election and blacks were at him for some reason? Now they're the ones that want him elected. No, but see, they want him elected. How can I say this? Not everybody has the same motives. Like, let's say when they want Trump as in office, right? Like, not I get it that, you know, a lot of the thing is we hear is build that wall and build that wall, right? So we get this narrative. But there's a lot of people that want Trump in office, but not so much because of the whole, you know, him dissing Mexicans or wanting to build the wall, right? But just because they don't want this guy in office, bro. And apart that they don't want this guy in office, they're already tired of the Democrats and how they do their thing, right? And they just want us, and they know that the Democrats will be very upset and all that shit if Trump were to win. And this is kind of just like them getting revenge or payback, bro. Like, they just want to stick it to the Democrats. Like, they know that they'll be unhappy and they just want to see them unhappy. Like, they, you guys lose, we win, you know. You know, it's, yes, petty. I know it's petty, but you have a lot of petty people on this planet, bro, that just want to rub it into these guys' faces, bro. Even though this guy is probably not, you know, the best, you know, candidate for office, but just for them to be able to, you know, stick it to the Democrats because they find them annoying. You know, a lot of this shit is like personal vendettas, bro, because of how they see certain shit. I know, because I go around, you know, different, you know, chats and stuff like that, and I hear the arguments, the defense, you know, back and forth from, you know, both groups, right? And getting a feel of overall people's mentalities and how they feel about the situation, you know, why exactly they want certain people, voted into office. And a lot of the times it comes across as that. It's just petty, bro. It's a whole lot of pettiness going on. Because I ask those questions like, okay, because people are so, fond of Trump, right? Like Trump's the messiah, right? And I'm curious because nothing shows, why he's the good candidate. Like he hasn't provided you nothing that will say that he could save this country, or any qualities that you would be like, this guy's perfect for the job, right? So the fact that everybody wants him in office, intrigues me, right? Like what exactly about him, you think is, the reason he'll make a good president, or what exactly, which plans, inspired you to vote for him, or something like that, right? And they could never tell me, like they don't have the answer. No, he loves this country, bro. Nah, he'll do good shit. I know, but how do you know? Like, what exactly did he say that convinced you? Oh, well, his plans. Which one though? Like, because I haven't heard him say anything about any plan, right? Even the first time. All of his plans. I know, but specifically, just pick one though. Look, bro, he just has good ideas. You can't pick one because you don't know of any. Because of course you don't know of any because he never says any. Right? Like, oh, bro, all I know is that this country's fucking going to shit, and look at how everything is because of fucking the Democrats, bro. That's why we need this guy. So this is not about, this guy having good ideas. It's just that you just don't want these motherfuckers in charge. Yes! Fuck the Democrats, bro. Doesn't matter if the whole country goes into shit, but as long as you get your point across, huh? Interesting. Like, yeah, shit might get worse, but bro, at least if we get to say they didn't win, though. And with that, I am able to sleep at night. Okay. I just don't want them to win, bro. That's it. Like, okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, my lunch is over. We got to get back to it. It was good chopping it up with you guys, and we out.